Alright there, Mark here from 6 Plus over another review video for you Votann players out there and collectors and everything Space Dwarves in 40k universe. Today we're going over the Einhyr Hearthguard. So I've already gone over the Einhyr Champion, which is their character model, their lieutenant for these guys here, but I had to go out and get a box of these. So these are your big chunky hold the front line unit, and I genuinely do like them. They look imposing. They're dwarves. They're gonna look hearty and imposing, but let's crack on. You get 5 in the box, and it looks as though you have a multitude of different weapons, which I am enjoying. So you got some, I believe that's the Volkite. You got a concussion gauntlet with a plasma blade. You got some form of grenade launcher, I believe, on the back. Then the Carl, the leader, can swap out their gauntlet for an actual concussion hammer, I believe, which is going to probably be the way I want to go. But instead of the Volkite pistols, you can have a plasma pistol, which I do like, and it looks like you have different head crest pieces because they can be loaded out slightly differently with different crests. I believe one gives them, the champion, an extra wound and an invuln save. The other one gives them teleporting shenanigans. Nice to have a bit of choice, isn't it? But I've waffled on enough. Let us open this one up and see what is in it. As you can kind of tell, hopefully by the series, I am very excited to get at least one of each of the units, because why not have a bit of spice and variety in your armies, if obviously you can do it. So you got your instruction manual here of how to build them, which is very interesting, genuinely. Oh, so there are different melee options. So you guys can have a blade or an actual gauntlet. And then the sergeant, the sergeant can have a hammer or gauntlet or blade. Okay, that is really, really cool. Then the different plasma guns. It looks like I may be able to magnetize up the range weapon. But I will be going over this more in my stream when I get these built, and later on when I've built them, I will review and see how they actually came out. That's really quite cool. Really, really liking that. Yep. Oh, and then the stats. So yes, there are different melee profiles. So number 4 is the fist. Number 5 is the hammer. Number 6 is the blade. That's cool. I do like that. There's nice variety in there to play around with. Then, yep, we get another decal sheet. Can't have enough of those. Pardon me, in all fairness. Then you get 5 32mm bases, I want to say. Yep, that is very, very nice. And then, I just want to double check. These aren't going to be the same sprue, are they? Nope, they're not. Because there is 5 of them in this box set. And I think what gives it away is this sprue doesn't have a load of heads along the top. So, let's go for the command kind of sprue first. So it genuinely looks like, you got you can build 3 of the guys on this sprue here. You got 2 different head crests. So you can depict whichever one does whatever you want it to do, which is really, really cool. Allows you to have, say, maybe 2 squads of these, and your sergeants do have some difference in their headpiece, let alone the heads, which I am liking the option straight off the bat. You do have fully encased head options if you wish, let alone if we flip over, you have unhelmeted heads, which I really do like the look of it. And of across the board, you've got 3 ladies here. You've got a fair few gentlemen here, but you have a lot more weathered and beaten and worn ones in here, and younger ones along here. I do like that a lot. The gauntlet, all the weapons look very impressive. However, looking at it now, I don't think you can actually magnetize up. No, you can't. You cannot magnetize up, by the looks of it, the actual range weapon. Because the range weapons, the hands are missing the outer casing. The greave part, if you want to call it that. And you have a couple greaves up here, 2 up there. There's probably another one in here that I'm being absolute blind and not seeing it. But I don't see an abundance of them, so I don't see the option to be like, here's multiple magnetization options. Which is a shame. I am not going to deny that at all. And then this is pretty much the same as the previous one. Maybe a slight... Ooh. Am I being silly here? 1, 2, 3. Oh, I don't know. I'll have to build this. Oh, it looks like there's 2. Yeah, there's 2. You can't build 3 on that one. You build 2 on that one and 3 on this one here. Yeah, the blades look very substantial, which I do like. They look chunky. Yeah, I will have a little think when I'm on stream to see what loadout I'm going to build. Part of me is thinking the blade and the Volkite option with the grenades, but we'll have a little think. But instead of me keep saying but, we are going to do a little bit of video editing wizardy woo. I'm going to go off, build these up on stream, and I'm going to come back and give some final feedbacks on how this unit seems to go together for building XYZ. So I'll catch you in a minute. Alright, and we're back with the Hearthguard Guard. Now these are missing their heads because I'm going to paint them separately. However, I've put them together in one of the 4 different ways you can do them, with the Volkite and the Plasma Blade. However, you cannot magnetize the weapons unless you have some inept ability with green stuff. It's the usual cover thing. Is this little greave thing back here? You will struggle. However, they went together surprisingly well. Like, very, very straightforward. You just had to make sure you didn't mix up components, because the torso for this one won't fit on the torso of another one. So you just have to make sure you build them all together and you're absolutely fine. However, everything else went together really, really well. I drilled out the barrel to the grenade launchers, and they're very, very... They do have some motion in them between each of them. So, first one. There you go. Make sure it gets in focus. There you go. First one. Then the second one. Then the third one. Bit more of a shooting pose. Side on shooting pose. And then the sergeant for the squad, the champion for the squad, striding forward with his, or their, crest above their head, and I gave them the concussion gauntlet. So the only thing you had to be a bit careful is the little 4-prong bit at the front of the gauntlet. That's a separate part, so you just need to be careful, because the head is 2 separate parts that you put together. The bottom half is attached to the staff anyway, or the handle. Top part of the hammer goes on top, then you put the little 4-bring over the top. But they went together really, really well. Now, to the point that I've gone out and got myself another set of these ones. So what I'm going to do with the second lot is I am going to give them the plasma guns, or plasma pistols, plasma guns, and the concussion gauntlets. So they won't have the blade. But yeah, I'm really pleased with how they went together. Like, genuinely, very straightforward. You just follow the instructions and you're all good to go. So, as always, if this has been informative for you, please like, comment, subscribe. Comment down below if you've gone against these gentlemen, or, you know, these dwarves, or if you had any thoughts about them. And all social media links, Discord, Facebook, Twitter and Twitch is in the description. Please have a gander. You're more than welcome to come and join along. But I've taken enough of your time. I do hope to see you in the next one, and you all have a fantastic rest of your day. Take care.